I'm feeling so hollow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Hello and welcome to Major Minor and another installment of Wolf Wednesday. Just going to get the YouTube recording on right now. Hello everybody on YouTube. It's your favorite Blue Wolf Flashhound, and I am about to embark on Major Minor. Now, the word minor is upside down, but it's on purpose. It was done by the developer Clace, who made this game. Welcome to Novadog and Shoal over on Twitch. If you want to watch my Twitch streams live, the Twitch link will be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. So, without further ado, let's go. Using multiple save files is highly recommended. Both keyboard and controls are supported for input. F4 will enter windowed mode. F5 will return to menu. Please enjoy and choose wisely. Where am I? Is this outer space? No, it absolutely can't be. I'd never survive in this void. I scan my surroundings. I'm just gonna pause Spotify so that way it doesn't show up on Twitch. I'm even gonna remove it from the scene. What I see should be an impossibility. A luminescent nebula gazes back at me. It twinkles, dancing across the sky. It's beautiful, but I'm not here to stargaze. As I take in this scenario, I notice some key things. My feet are not on solid ground. I appear suspended. And for some reason, I'm able to hear and breathe. Those are the two things you can't do in space. I count this as a blessing and focus on breathing. There were exercises I could use to calm myself down. I'm just gonna turn down Spotify a bit to where it seems muted, and I'll let the Spotify Play. I'll even show it on stream and on the recording. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before I can count any higher, I'm interrupted. At that moment, I realize I'm not here by myself. I feel a hard rest upon my shoulder, and I shiver. I expect to feel fear, but a rush of calm overtakes me. Hello, and welcome to the Ark. This is a very special place, you see. Only a select few are allowed to be here. This is home to those touched by fate. Imbued with a power most would call fiction, others have come, but now it's your turn. First and foremost, I require a name. Now I'm gonna click off the game for a bit to remove the capture cursor, and I do want to note that in advance, you may have seen it already, that not all of the text will appear in the box, the text box. I'll even check Discord. And it's just stream announcements on Discord. So back to the game. Something to enter in the annals of time. We must ensure that you aren't forgotten. So I believe this is the point where use keyboard to input name, press enter when ready. Just gonna put Flash because, well, I'll just say right here, my name is actually like a two-part name, and the second half of my name does not indicate my species. Flash. It has a nice ring to it. I'm sure you'll be remembered. Now before I click, I believe this part here is not like part of the default text. Place like put it right here to like in the scripting coding that it's tailored to the specific name each player puts in. My name, you ask? I'm afraid that's not important. No one will remember me after this. Your presence here portends a grand fate. Not just for you, but the universe too. That is the purpose of those who come here. To that end, what else do they call you? Your surname is just as important. And out of curiosity, I must know. So, last name. Hold on. Oh, my girls are getting at it again. Flash Hound. I'm gonna screen cap it so I can put it to the Steam Cloud later. Very well. Pleasure is mine. In giving me your name, the deed is done. Your service to me and the Ark is pledged. But do not worry, you're not a slave. Your service rewards you with a power. Something that most would kill to achieve. Others must bend to the rules of the world. But for you, the opposite rings true. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. When you make a choice, reality will bend. Your every whim will fall to your lap. The universe now accommodates you. This is the power granted to you by the Ark. This is the power granted to you by me. Oh, it appears that you're fading away. Do you long to return to Earth? I understand. There is fear in the unknown. I will find you again soon. And perhaps then we can talk a little more. Don't be scared, Flash. I mean no harm. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Now, I do want to say here that I need to speak with Clace, the programmer developer of this game, about, well, getting artwork of yours truly in the art style of this game for my YouTube thumbnails. And plus I need more Flash Hound fan art anyway. I feel a rush of speed as I'm shot back into my body. It was almost as if my spirit momentarily left me. Who was that man? And just what was the Ark? I scratched my head in a state of sheer confusion. I'm turning Spotify up a bit so you guys can hear the music. It definitely wasn't a dream. I know that for sure. When you wake up from a dream, you know it wasn't real. you laugh it off, continue on with your life. That's not the sensation I was feeling right now. I try to ground myself in reality. I take in my surroundings, the noises and people. I focus on my destination, Tokyo, Japan. In some shape or form, that line has family resemblance to me because my youngest brother, damage control Navy officer, Charlie Stanley of the United States Navy, is stationed in Tokyo, Japan right now until 2020. May 2020 to be precise, but no exact date has been given out yet. I feel myself calm down, slowly but surely. The anxiety starts to replace itself with excitement. Though many would argue what the difference is. Who didn't dream of going to Tokyo in their lifetime? It had to be on the bucket list of millions of people. It was the first of many places I'd visit. On what would surely be the best year of my life. I sit there holding the armrest with a fierce grip. It wouldn't be long until I figured out how wrong I was. Chapter 1. The Calm Before the Storm. I tried my best to maintain my composure. The can of Pop Star held firmly in my grasp. I wasn't one to drink energy drinks so leisurely, but I picked up what you might call an addiction. For a little bit more context, I'll say this. Pop Star was the leading brand of energy drink. In fact, it was almost as popular as soda. It had full endorsement from a famous pop idol. A contest was held to coincide with this idol's new tour. 2 special cans were then thrown into the wild. Those that found them got to travel with the tour, almost like a golden ticket from old childhood stories. The contest made the drink skyrocket in popularity. It took the world by storm, a cultural phenomenon. The chance to live a life of luxury was hard to pass up. In case you didn't know, the name of the idol was Clace, an Easter egg to the developer of the game, and an Easter egg to the popular American energy drink Rockstar. So when I say I picked up something of an addiction, that might actually be the understatement of the year. The odds of winning were literally in the billions. So it took a fair amount of chugging in order to win. I asked myself if it was worth it. But that's subjective. At least that's what I told myself between jitters. Being one of the lucky two came with its consequences. That's what the media called the prospective winners. Before I can continue talking, I'm interrupted again. Of course, I didn't say again after that. Someone walking down the aisle has a nasty fall. They brace their descent and land on the seat behind me. That takes a special kind of skill, doesn't it? He quickly rises to his feet, wearing a look of panic. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I nod my head. It's not the end of the world. Aside from a minor fright, everything is fine. Although maybe we could talk past time. It was starting to get boring sitting by myself. First time on a train. Don't know what came over me. I just got dizzy and then BAM! Sounds like someone has a case of vertigo. I apologize again. Sorry for intruding. I really am.
The Spring Sale is going on now through April 1st. Visit a
I'm
Vans
just
store near
gonna mute that because YouTube's been a little bitch about copyright claims on ads. I try explaining to him that everything is fine, but he seems to think he's committed an awful crime. Your choices will affect the way you are treated. They can also change the flow of the story. Remember, it is not possible to please everyone. Before he can respond, however, an alarm sounds loudly. The train comes to a screeching halt. Mechanical failure? That's not good. And before I read that, turn Spotify back on. Oh no, what was that? Now before I continue, I just need a little drink of my soda. Are we going to die? I can't help but snicker at that. He's clearly one of those catastrophic thinkers. Good thing I brought a conch. Now I can be in power if we're stranded. He goes to rummage through his bag. A bit of a bookworm too, isn't he? I decide to just sit back and wait it out. In situations like this, there was nothing else to do. I try and think of how I could pass the time. It might take a while until we're mobile again. I can't use my phone for anything other than texts. The data charges while abroad were a death sentence, but everybody back home would already be asleep. There was quite the time. Okay. My phone vibrates, and I go to look at it. I didn't read that last text before I clicked it. almost as if I knew I was thinking about it. It's Rook, the man I'm meeting at the train station. Text reads, "Are you almost here? Can't wait all day, you know." He's wondering where I am, and I'm not sure what to say. Should I play it cool or let him know we've stalled? Should I do... I'll be honest with him. Rook didn't like a response. I choose to be honest with him. Wouldn't want to get things off to a bad start. But somehow, I feel like that's exactly what happened. Uncertainty, my least favorite thing to hear. Very well. His reply signals a feeling of discontent. But there was nothing I could do. And of course, I was truthful. I could rest easy. I noticed that the squirrel is also eagerly texting away. I put my phone back in my pocket and reclined in my seat. I wasn't exactly sure how Rook was related to Clace, but he had to be pretty high up there. I was only given concrete details last week. I thought there'd be limos and media coverage, but I was quickly told that this wasn't the case. I was getting picked up by a regular guy named Rook. I wonder if he would go full-on cliché with a large piece of cardboard that says Flash. Now before I read this part does have a bit of resemblance to two little events. The 2015 NHL Stadium Series at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The San Jose Sharks didn't send a limo to my house. To pick me up and take me all the way down to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, because, well, I won 2 tickets to that game against the Los Angeles Kings and VIP post-game press conference. And then with Smosh Live, card in the top right corner where the stream boss is at. By the way, if you want to watch that. My dad had to drive me and my friend, who I shall not name, for privacy reasons. We went down to the Sacramento International Airport and Defy Media, I believe it was. They paid for airfare, ground travel in Los Angeles, hotel, tickets, everything else. Now back to this. Oh man, I really hope we'll be okay. My train rides are usually incident free. Usually? But he said that this was his first time. He seems to contradict himself without realizing it. Well, as fun as awkward silences are, we should probably get to know each other, just in case we're stuck here forever. Oh, how fun that would be. You can call me Keela, as the name appears right above the text. I'm here to... Well, I'm here to see some friends. What about you? What brings you to Tokyo? It's nice to meet another English speaker. I only speak Japanese at a preschool level. I was about to answer, but I stopped myself short. I have flashbacks to when I signed that NDA. I wasn't allowed to publicly reveal why I was here. At least, not until the media made it official. But then again, what harm could it do? It'd likely never find itself back to me. Plus, Keela could be impressed with who I really am. A friend would be a great thing to have while abroad. Some choices don't have immediate consequences. Should I tell him or keep it a secret for now? It's, well, I want a contest. Or, sorry, I can't say why I'm here. I'll go this one. And that I decide that there's no harm in telling him the truth. Rook and those around him would never find out. I recount the adventure I took to find a winning can. I end up rambling on a little more than I'd have liked. But he seems, well, he's clearly indifferent. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not the answer I was expecting, honestly. Happy for you, though. I wish my life was that eventful. I'm just here to visit my brother. He was a big fan of Clace, actually. He would have killed to win that contest. I thought he said he was here to meet friends. Now he's here to meet his brother? That seems odd. I'm still really excited. This is my first time in Tokyo. Gotta hit up all the maid cafes. Of course, typical tourists. What about you? Would you ever go to a maid cafe? Before I click, I'm gonna personally answer this. It's a 50-50 on this, but we'll see what happens next in the game. I've heard they're just the best. Maid cafes? Those were much like restaurants in Western culture. However, your waitress actually stays at your table. You converse with them, play games, get to know them. Wouldn't that be nice here in America? It was definitely a foreign concept to me. How do I respond to Keela? Your choice will affect the flow of the story. I'd love to go to one, or they aren't really my thing. I'd love to go to one. Keela liked your answer. Cool. We'll have to keep in touch. I've looked online at all the tourist sites. And there's some great ones down in Akihabara. I'm trying to say that. Before I can continue talking, the train moves again. And the passengers are all shaken up by the sudden movement. Caleb beams a wide smile as if this was a major victory. Wow, I was scared of nothing. That didn't really last long at all. He sure seems like quite the character. If we did end up going to those maid cafes, well, there'd be no shortage of entertainment. I wonder if the same could be said of Rook. More importantly, I wonder how he'd treat me. He certainly seems like an interesting guy. I sure hope he doesn't find out I broke my NDA. I wanted to make friends here, not enemies. I find it odd that I'm analyzing my previous actions, as if I could have changed what I said and what I did. Perhaps it was because of that weird vision I had. I can control my own destiny, or something like that. What a ridiculous thing to comprehend. If I could control my destiny, I wouldn't be here. I'd probably be off somewhere living a life of luxury. But there's no use thinking like that, so I stopped. At that exact moment, a pain attacks my chest. More pain than I've ever felt before. It pulses with my increasingly fast heartbeat. I go to clutch my gut instinctively, only to find out that I can't move. Everyone around me seems to have frozen in place. I start to panic. I go to focus on my breathing, like before, but I can't breathe either. I sensed someone behind me, and then I felt it.
The Van Spring Sale is going on now through April 1st. Visit a Van
That hand on my shoulder again. The pain fades away, and I gasp loudly for air. Is there something about his touch? Terribly sorry for earlier. Our meeting seems to have been cut short. Perhaps you desired to return to Earth. After all, the universe bends to you now. Am I that frightening? Either way, I sense conflict with you. You think what happened earlier was a dream. Yet now, your dream stands before you. I am real. The Ark is real. And the power that you have? Well, yes, it's real, too. I am not here to lecture you anymore. Your words and actions are your own. As is the power I have given you. However, you will be asked to help me. You are not receiving this power for free, but I will let you run free for today. When will I see you? When I see you again tonight, I will tell you everything, and then your journey will begin. This is a good place to stop on the video recording for YouTube. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Now, I'm gonna close it here for YouTube, but I'll continue on to Twitch. My Twitch link is in the description and in the pinned comment of the YouTube video below. Be sure to subscribe by clicking on my face here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the main preset, close out major minor, move the we'll get everything going. And I'm going to get Golf with Your Friends going right now. I do have to check my Steam inventory. I'm gonna change the game on Flashhound Bot. That way everything can go. And I'm gonna check the what is I get like another card. Going to launch Golf with Your Friends now. Should get Spotify up and showing on the screen, and
Spin.
Saffron has redeemed the well spent. Thank God I timed it right with the change the game capture to Golf with Your Friends, and on the major minor set, I believe it's gonna be showing the game capture for major minor. So on here, the Wolfcoin jackpot is at 2.1 thousand. Gonna do the wheel spin right now. Face value is doubled, and it is another spin. just gonna refresh the Twitch chat on my phone. And it's 200 wolf coins for Saffron. While everything like loads up here. How is everybody doing in the Twitch chat? It's Saffron and like the game is up. Now, after the stream on Friday the 30th of March, which is Good Friday and Passover, which begins at sundown, according to my American calendar. After this Friday's stream, I'm gonna announce March 2018's Wolfcoin Collection leaderboard on Discord. And it looks like the text on here is normal. Now, I do need to talk about the new donation goal. My older brother, Justin, whose high school nickname was Turkey, he's living in the downtown part of Stockton, California, in an apartment building called Filipino Plaza. It's right next to California Highway 4, going eastbound from the California Interstate 5 California Highway 4 connector. And I feel that if I'm able to raise like 500,000 American dollars, I can have him like moved out of his apartment where he's living now and into a home he can actually live in and have more space, especially for his fiancée, bride to be, or wife, depending on when you're watching this on YouTube. And well, my nephews Cody and Jess and my niece Aubrey, they can like run around with more room. And a special note about my nephew Jess and his name. It's not short for like Jesse, it's his actual name, Jess. He was named after my late grandfather, who passed away in 2005. So $500,000 will do wonders for him, especially giving him the feeling that his furry brother went out of his way to raise that money for him. I should change the hat. I should update that timed message. Yeah. No, I don't want to add. Now that's updated. I'll look at Discord. Okay, it's just Jalen Fulf. You can pinging everyone. Good thing I have is Discord on server mute. I'm going to close the poll after this stream. So be sure to vote on the poll, especially if you are on mobile, because Twitch extensions are now mobile friendly. If you are on the Twitch mobile app, you can tap the puzzle piece at the top of the chat to access the Wolfpack Streamlabs overlay. Now, I didn't have like all this overlay shit on when I was streaming Major Minor and doing the YouTube recording, because I want like the entire game to show on the YouTube video, and I barely squeezed past that. So, Foxy, I see you in the chat, and I have great news for you, which is kind of bad news for me as well. The Las Vegas Golden Knights have clinched first place in the Pacific Division, the first Pacific Division seed for the Stanley Cup playoffs. However, I believe this means that if San Jose were to get an impressive run in their last 5 games of the regular season, and Las Vegas were to go on a losing streak, that becomes like the worst in franchise history for their inaugural season. San Jose could take the first Pacific Division seed away from the Las Vegas Golden Knights. But now the Pacific Division battle is really focused on capturing the second and third Pacific Division playoff seeds. The San Jose Sharks are in a great position to where if they win against Nashville tomorrow, the 29th of March, and they beat the Las Vegas Golden Knights on Saturday, which happens to be my birthday, the 31st of March 2018. And for the Nashville game, San Jose would have to win that in any fashion and make sure the Las Vegas Golden Knights lose in regulation. And for the Las Vegas game on March 31st, 2018, the San Jose Sharks would have to win in regulation. To clinch the second Pacific Division playoff berth this regular season. But the real battle in the Pacific Division right now is for third place in the Pacific Division, along with the Western Conference wildcard seedings. It's also a good battle. Why is it taking like 4 or 5 strokes to get like over to like this part of hole freaking 10? I almost said hole 4, but hole 4 is easier. uh, That's good to hear that we share the same birthday. I didn't realize this before, like earlier this month, but I realize it now, that Zippy the Irish Wolf and I share the same birthday. Since I'm in, oh yeah, the UK is now 8 hours ahead. So when it's 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Friday, March 30th, 2018, it will be also Zippy the Irish Wolf's birthday, because she is 8 hours ahead of me. So she gets to celebrate her birthday 8 hours before I get to celebrate mine. But it's one thing Zippy and I have in common. We both have the same birthday. But I believe she's gonna be turning 22 and I'm turning 27, making me the older wolf by 5 years. And for the people in their 20s, like early 20s, saying they feel old, try being born in the 1960s, 1940s. Those people are old. So I'm gonna pause this, check Discord, and apparently Jalen has pinged my stream to his Discord. Oh. I should.
Howdy folks, I'm Colonel Sanders here to tell you about
Alright.
KFC's all-new Smoky Mountain Barbecue Chicken. Get 3 sweet and crispy tenders.
Put Foxy as a
and gravy for only
mod.
$4.99 at KFC.
And then I'm gonna
You've never
on
been to
mod
Smoky Mountain? Eating this chicken
Joel.
won't change that fact. But you won't be hungry
He's
anymore,
not
so that's
here
pretty
right
cool.
now.
Get my Smoky Mountain Barbecue tender basket for just $4.99 at KFC.
So
It's
actually I need to like click onto OBS and then click onto the game
Have you ever worked at a place where they
window.
didn't talking about your salary? Actually, have you ever worked anywhere where they did? Unlikely. But don't you have a right
Because
to
I
know?
want
If only there
Shoal
were a simple
to
solution.
have
Well,
his
now there is.
exclusive role, Resident
On Indeed.com,
Woldra,
reviews give you the
to be
inside
the
track on
highest
positive companies.
role
You can
on
research salaries,
the Wolfpack
benefits, company
Discord.
cultures, and more, all on Indeed.com. Search for greatness. Search Indeed, the world's #1 job site. Indeed is the world's #1 job site according to ComScore total visits.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or aircraft.
Good thing I'm not doing
It's the will
uh,
to fight.
YouTube recording.
To win. found inside every Marine.
like a
Battle
YouTube
won.
live stream. But I feel that like when I do live recordings of Major Minor while streaming the game itself, that I should like mute Spotify ads because YouTube has been like a little bitch lately and claiming copyrights. Well, the copyright system has been like claiming copyrights where there doesn't need to be copyright claims. I use no copyright sounds from my music. I've even spoken to them about the issue and they find it weird. Now for Major Minor, I do need to, I feel that I should talk to Clace about commissioning artwork in the Major Minor art style of yours truly for the YouTube thumbnails, because for now I'm gonna use like the auto-generated thumbnails for YouTube streaming, for YouTube videos of Major Minor. I do feel that Clace should put in a way to like, oh fuck, I remembered it. But now, what I feel Clay should add to the game is a way to like go to the main menu from any part of the game's storyline and like you would have to he should like make a in-game pause menu with like resume options, settings, resume options, main menu, exit game. He should like make an in-game pause menu, kind of like this. That way, I wouldn't have to like exit out. And I do have a drop from Golf with Your Friends. I have 54 cents in my Steam wallet and I got a red bow dropped into my inventory. So let's see now. Should I play an open lobby? Because I've been streaming for an hour. Well, I should take a look at my hotkey settings and write them down. If OBS can fucking let me do that. Okay. Well, I'll write them down. Freaking OBS is being a little pain right now. I'll write them down after the stream. I just need to take a little break for a bit.
Voices in my head know me, call me. I will be restless. Somehow they chose me. This is my nightlife. Wanna be high life. I feel so reckless. Calling them all night. It's the freedom I shouldn't have, with the people I shouldn't know. I might as well and still I'm that. It's the only thing that I fucking do. Happy on the outside, weary inside, smiling depression. They think I'm alright. It's the freedom I shouldn't have, with the people I shouldn't know. I might as well and still I'm that. It's the only thing that I fucking do.
Okay, I'm back, and what I don't get is why Electrical Skateboard pops into my chat and lurks in my chat. But anyway. I think I'm going to do probably a classic run. I have it on U3. Maybe a classic run on Pirate Cube. Start grinding that to try and get the achievement. I'm not gonna launch Human Fall Flat because that game requires a unique and special priority to launch, because I'd have to launch that game before I launch anything else. Now I have to get 58 or lower. And I'm at even right now, but that's just par. If I had sunk that as a hole-in-one, that would have been amazing. Oh, that was close for a birdie. Oh, that's par. I'm even right now. This is a big hole 3, but not as big as hole 18. Great. Well, I got the little tap. Oh, that's not gonna fly. This is the most difficult part of hole 3. Don't do that. Had to... Actually, let me retire this game and then try this again in custom. Offline, single, level selection, Pirate Cove, mode, custom, stream. Okay, and start. I need to. Oh, I just thought of this. I need to talk to Corey Coyote about like scheduling a time to where him and I can record a YouTube video for Human Fall Flat. And I want him to be recording the video too. That way, if he lets me, use the video footage from his recording, I can practically put together a video from like his point of view and from my point of view. And I am sacrificing strokes to get myself lined up to that narrow opening right here. Don't fall over. Don't use so much power that it gets you falling over. I will say this, as it is official. I am a Twitch chat moderator for the developers of this game, Blacklight Interactive, who are based in Australia. Three gentlemen of Blacklight Interactive. Will is the one who controls the entire Twitch stream, because I believe he's the one that has the login details, and he's the one that made the Twitch account. His co-workers, Dominant Dinosaur and Mike Mazaki, have their own accounts, but I feel that, well, Twitch should give special partnership rights to Blacklight Interactive. Like, they should give Will the ability to make Mike Mazaki and Dominant Dinosaur channel admins. But anyway, you'll be able to see Blacklight Interactive's weekly Tuesday morning streams. Of course, this is in Australian time at 10 a.m. Australian time, which so happens to be Monday evening streams for me, at 4 p.m. for Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. for Pacific Daylight Time. Right here on twitch.tv/flash_hound as an auto host. Blacklight Interactive is one of my auto hosted streamers. The full list is in the auto hosted streamers panel below. Unless you're watching this on the Twitch mobile app, then you can tap on my profile picture, go to my Twitch profile, and scroll over to the info section. Now Corey, for some reason, got his ball perfectly balanced on this part of hole, where am I? Hole 13, I believe. I'll have to tab it. Hole 11. That's too much power. I just love to go up to this cannon right here.
Click the button to hear the full track and more on Spotify.
And I'm not gonna make it stable in the top part, but I want to get like Spotify Premium. That way
Howdy, folks, I'm Colonel
I
Sanders, here
can
to tell you about
both
KFC's
stream on
all-new smoky
YouTube
mountain
and on
barbecue.
Twitch
Get three
before
sweet
I
and
get
crispy tenders,
affiliated.
mashed potato
That
and
way
gravy,
Spotify
only
ads don't
$4.99
play and you guys
KFC.
can
If you've
hear the
never had
music.
smoky
Moobot
mountain
has
barbecue,
posted the
eating this chicken
Wolfpack
tastes like
Discord
fun.
invite
You
link
won't be hungry
in the
anymore.
Twitch
That's
chat
pretty cool. Get my Smoky Mountain barbecue
as
chicken
programmed
breast
to
for just $4.99
do
at KFC.
so.
It's finger-licking good.
At participating KFCs for a limited time. Prices may vary. Tax and substitutions extra.
I've said it like again, but KFC and Reba McEntire have a secret deal to where Reba McEntire puts on the persona of Colonel Sanders when the real Colonel Sanders is like long dead. That way KFC can keep the character alive. But what would happen if Reba McEntire gets like too old, or she like cuts the deal, cuts ties with KFC? They'd have to find a new person to play Colonel Sanders. 1, 2, 3. Too late. 1, 2, 3. Right on cue. Don't fall back, don't fall back, don't fall back. Okay. $49 with 4 holes remaining. I'd have to get a combined 9 strokes or fewer. 4 to 9 strokes. Well, now it's 5 to 9 strokes. Now, from here, I'd have to get like 3 to 7 strokes. Oh, I'd have to full pelt this. I just remembered the little trick. I believe from here it's like a bit over 2 power to get up to the top here and go into the vortex to make it 53 with 5 strokes remaining. There's no way I can get a hole-in-one on these last 2 holes. So getting a score of 55 is impossible. If I fall to the right, that'd be great, but I didn't fall to the right. I fell to the left. So now, I'm just gonna eyeball it right here. Don't fall off, don't fall off. I'm at 56 right now. I'm not like getting 58 on this level as a final score is impossible right now. I'm at 58 right now. Gonna full pelt it here not trying to get hit by the tentacles of the Kraken. Full pelt it here. Time it to where I got hit by the tentacles of the Kraken. Gonna full pelt it here. Well, I hit a tentacle of the Kraken, and I'm like in the mouth right now. I'm just gonna whisk it over here, and it's a birdie, final 62. Plus 4. How would one get 58 or lower as a final score on the Pirate Cove level anyway? Pardon me. But I believe before I make this stream like any worse with my voice, I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'll send you guys to a well-known Rocket League Championship Series analyst, Wavepunk. Before I do, next stream is tomorrow, March 29th, 2018 at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I will be continuing Major Minor, and then I'll probably go to this game. But until then, and before I say goodbye, I do want to remind you that I'm going to be doing a IRL base reveal birthday stream Saturday, March 31st, 2018 at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Yes, you get to see the lovely Blue Wolf's face with the webcam on. Instead of just on the artwork like you see here on the overlay. But as Foxy would say, au revoir. I don't fucking know if I said that correctly, but next stream is March 29th, 2018, which is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I will see you then.